We want to find y prime and y double prime for the function y is equal to the natural log of x over x squared. So we're going to use the quotient rule. So we're going to get the low, which is x squared, times the derivative of the high. So the derivative of the natural log of x is 1 over x, minus, we take the high, which is natural log of x, times the derivative of the low, which is the denominator. Derivative of x squared is 2x, and then divided by the low squared, which means x squared squared. So now if we take a look at the numerator and simplify that, we have x squared times 1 over x, which gives you x, minus 2x times the natural log of x, all over x to the fourth. And then in the numerator, we can factor out an x. And what's left is 1 minus 2 times the natural log of x over x to the fourth. And therefore, y prime, we can simplify the x in the numerator and the denominator. So we get 1 minus 2 times the natural log of x over x cubed, and that is equal to y prime. So now we want to find the second derivative using the first derivative. So we have the first derivative, which is 1 minus 2 times the natural log of x over x cubed. So what we want to do in order to find the second derivative is we're going to use the quotient rule again. So we take the low, which is x cubed, and then multiply it by the derivative of the high. The derivative of the high, which is negative 2 natural log of x, is negative 2 over x. And then that's minus the numerator, which is high, 1 minus 2 times the natural log of x, times the derivative of the denominator, which is 3x squared, all over the denominator squared. So now we can simplify this a little further. So we have x cubed divided by x, which is going to leave us with x squared, and that's negative 2 times x squared, so we have negative 2x squared. And then we distribute the 3x squared, and so that's minus, we have 3x squared, so that's 3x squared times 1, and then 3x squared times negative 2 is negative 6x squared times the natural log of x over x to the third to the second power, which is x to the sixth. So now we're going to distribute that minus sign. So we have negative 2x squared, and that becomes minus 3x squared plus 6x squared times the natural log of x all over x to the sixth. And so if we want to, we can either combine like terms or we can factor out an x squared from all three terms. So we can factor out an x squared, and then what's left is negative 2 minus 3 plus 6 times the natural log of x over x to the sixth. And then we're going to have y double prime. Well, we can see here that x squared is going to go into x to the sixth, x to the fourth time. So we know we have x to the fourth. And then we have negative 2 minus 3, which is minus 5, and that's plus 6 times the natural log of x. So we can write 6 times the natural log of x first, and then that's minus 5, and therefore that represents the second derivative of that function.